Hello everyone, and welcome to another Stitch With Me video. I'm the Simple Stitcher and my name's Emily, and I'm working on the Mad Hatter by Brooks Books on Silver Spring fabric by Colours Cascade. I think it's 28 count, but I can't remember. I've just sat down for the day. It's about 2 o'clock to do some stitching. We got up this morning, had a sleep in, then got up this morning and went and did a little bit of grocery shopping that we needed to do and got some food for breakfast. Because we didn't have anything. And we made so I'm just marking off my chart. And we got stuff to make jaffles. So I don't know if you're familiar with what jaffles are. They're basically the little pockets of bread. You get 2 bits of bread and we put them in a jaffle maker. And the jaffle maker squishes down the bread and you end up with 2 little triangles of a sandwich. We sort of cut in half with like the filling inside, so the bread gets all toasty outside and it makes like a pocket. And $9.71, and you can get like little yummy and tasty pockets of goodness. $9.71. So this is the colour I'm stitching with next. $9.71. Yeah, and so we went and got the ingredients for that, and then a couple of other little things we needed to pick up from the supermarket. And then we came home, made our jaffles, which we then sat outside with coffee, made some coffee in the coffee machine, the percolator, and had our jaffles. Mine was, I made mine with vegan cheese, vegan cream cheese, baked beans, and I put in some preserved lemon. I love preserved lemons. They are so amazingly delicious. They're like one of my favourite foods. Just love them. So I put some preserved lemons in mine. If I've got preserved lemons, I put them with I have them with pretty much everything. I put them in pasta, have them with anything, breakfast stuff, you name it. They're just delicious. They're pretty easy. I think they're easy to make yourself. I really should learn how to make them myself. Because they're just so good, and I just eat them, like heaps of them. But I'll just add that to the list of things that I could do. So we did that. We sat outside. We met one of our new sets of neighbours. They popped their head over the fence and introduced themselves. So that was nice. and found out a little bit more about them. He's an old man, a husband and his wife, and they've got all their kids. Their house behind us is a holiday house. I think he said they'd had it for about 9 years, and their family goes down with all of their grandkids. I think he said they had like 14 grandkids. I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of kids. So they go down. They seemed nice enough. Zoe barked at him. Our little Jack Russell barked at him. Bit embarrassing. You can always count on your dogs to embarrass you. Then I came inside and I got Craig to help me reorganise the crafty area upstairs. I had my shelf, which I will, when I show you, my storage shelf on the back, on the wall next to the TV. And then my basket chair on the opposite side next to where I stitch. But I ended up deciding to change it around and put the storage shelf on the back wall where my crafting chair, where I sit, sorry, and stitch, and move the basket chair to the other wall where the TV sits. And I can read there in front of the window. So we shifted that around, and then we had some bed slats still up here from when we got the new mattresses, because we got two new mattresses, and one of the mattresses we got the base for, the base that they come in, because we have two bed frames, but one of them was a really old wrought iron and wood one, just a cheapy one that Craig had from when he previously, you know, lived elsewhere. And so, but it was really old and not very like nice or good or anything. So we got a base for one of the new mattresses, and then kept my bed frame. And his bed frame that he's got has gone down out to the garage, and he'll try and sell it on eBay or somewhere and get some money for it. Not that it'll be worth very much, maybe like $50 or something, but still, it's money. So he's gonna try and sell that. But we still had upstairs the bed slats that went with that bed, so all the rest was down in the garage. But the other bit was the bed slats were up here because I was so heavy. And last weekend I didn't have the energy to move them downstairs. I still didn't really have the energy today, but because I weighed a ton. I don't know how we got him upstairs. I think he must have carried him up with his dad or something. So they went, I had the idea of putting them on like an old sheet, rolling them onto an old sheet, and then carrying them down between the two of us. And then that was easier because there was all the individual slats, and it was like too hard. They were heavy, and then it was too hard to manage to hold all of them without really, you know, hurting ourselves or our backs or something like that. So so we did that, and then that was it. We were able to drag them then rather than having to lift them up, and it just made it so much simpler. So we got them downstairs. They're in the garage now, out of the way, and we moved the bookcase, and then I had cleared the four bottom. The shelving that I've got is a 4x4 set of like cube boxes, and so I've cleared the bottom four for Craig to put his some of his footy cards in there. So I reshuffled around my stuff so that he could fit some stuff in there as well. I have to say it was under duress. I wasn't very happy about sharing my stitching shelf with Craig's footy cards, but I've done it. I'm sharing, even if I didn't want to share. So we did that. Oh, my stray's just gone running past. So Craig's just got home from a run by the sounds of it. What are you doing?
Hey, sweetie.
Hello?
I'm back.
What are you eating?
See what happens when you're nice to the neighbours?
What have you got?
Chocolate nut ball.
Who gave you that?
My family knows at the front.
Which one?
The one in the front.
How come she gave you a chocolate nut ball?
Because...
Did you go in there?
No, she was making it for the kids and she was on her way out because the other neighbour mowed their nature strip for them.
Oh, that's nice.
So she was ready to give them a nut ball.
And she gave you food? Oh, you're such a lucky shit. Did you get one for me?
Well, the one had milk and stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, probably had condensed milk.
She said it's only about almonds because it's the only nut that her kids aren't allergic to.
Oh, God.
And I go, aren't kids all allergic to something at this point in time? She goes, yeah, I think so.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she's bagging the landlord. She doesn't like the landlord.
Oh, why not?
She's just stirring up.
Oh.
Because they want to stay. She wants to stay there.
Oh. Oh, you mean she's bagging him? She's joking?
Just jokingly, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, can you get me another cushion for my arm, please? I can't believe you got a chocolate ball.
Alright. And I guess you're settled?
Yeah, I'm doing a video.
No beach?
Not right now.
Alright. Well, I really, if you can, I really would like to go and take the dog.
Yeah, we'll go in a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do this and then we'll go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable. So I guess you just heard that. Craig got a chocolate ball from the neighbours. Anyway. Yeah, so I forget what I was talking about now. Oh yeah, so we rearranged up here a little bit. Does feel a bit better. Bit sort of more organised. Oh yeah, so I gave some of my stitching shells to Craig, but I plan on getting some more anyway up here as well. So that's that. Thursday it's been a busy week. Wednesday night I had uni. I found out at uni, so the lecturer went through some of the requirements. We have to do a presentation, and the presentation has to be 30 minutes, which is a long time. Normally they only make us do presentations of like 10 minutes, and if you go over 10 minutes they cut you off because everyone gets bored and no one wants to hear someone presenting for half an hour. But this lecturer is different, and he said he'd be upset if our presentations were less than 25 to 30 minutes because that suggests we haven't put in enough work. which was a little bit disturbing because we all work full time. We've all got families or life outside of uni, and to be honest, we don't actually have a whole lot of time to spend like doing presentations and stuff like that. So that was a bit, and I'm not really excited about sitting there listening to another group spend half an hour presenting on a topic. But anyway, so that's going to be fun. My group is not this week, thank goodness. I've got a couple of weeks till my group has to present. So I'll get myself prepared, and we have to present, and then we also have to prepare because we have to run a class discussion as well. So there's 2 group assignments for it. So this subject is actually turning out to be like a lot of work. But I just have to remember that it's the 3rd last subject that I have to do. So I'm nearly done. So that was Wednesday night, and then Thursday we went up to Ararat for Craig's uncle's funeral. So that was alright. We left at 9 o'clock in the morning. Craig's parents picked me up because I stayed in Melbourne because I had uni. So Craig went across from our town and met us there, and I went with his parents. The funeral was at 2 o'clock. We had breakfast with his cousins. Craig didn't go because he wasn't there, but I went with his parents and his sister and that. So we had lunch, a breakfast, and then they went off and got ready, and we met everyone at the funeral. It was a nice funeral. It's outside in the Ararat Gardens, Botanical Gardens. It was sad, but you know, I just think that his uncle missed his aunt so much that I think, you know, he's where he wants to be now. He's in the right place with her. So I saw it, you know, more of a celebration. It's just your perspective, but my perspective was that it's more of a celebration than of a life, and the fact that they're together again rather than something, you know, sad. So we got home about 8 o'clock on Thursday night. So that was a long day. I left at about 20 past 9, got home about 8 o'clock. And then Friday night we had a quiet night at home. Yesterday was Saturday, and we went and did we went to the Torquay Farmers Market, which is a really good, if you're a local on the Bellarine Peninsula in Victoria, and you haven't tried it, you really should. It's like a really great farmers market. It's only small, there's not a lot of stalls, but the quality of the food, the produce, and the stalls that they have are like really good. We got fresh baked bread. There's a lady that does like proper artisan fresh baked bread. There's someone that does vegan and vegetarian pastries like quiches and pies and all sorts of tarts and all sorts of things. So I got a vegan pie, which I'm going to cook up and have for lunches, a slice for lunch during the week. We got our fruit and veg. There's someone who does vegan like slices, and then there's like someone who sells cheeses, and if you want meats, there's people who sell meats. There's a person we always get and sit on the grass and have, there's someone who does like giant spring rolls that are really tasty and really yummy. So I always get the vegetarian one, and Craig normally gets one that's like roast duck or something. And so we sat and had that. And then we went back. We normally take the dogs, but Angus has been a bit fragile lately, so we decided to leave them home because he wouldn't be able to walk and we'd have to carry him everywhere. So we left him here with Zoe and we just went, and it was nice. We just do our shopping and then we sit on the grass, have a break, and just, you know, just chill. And then we went home. Craig unpacked. I had to go and sort something out at the bank with my internet banking, so I went up there and I actually ended up buying from one of the shops up here a jumper and a pair of pants, it's like a knitted poncho, little knitted poncho with grey with little ruffles. That was $35. It's really nice and good value for $35. Like, that was cheap. And then a pair of like black stretchy, you know, the fake denim, but they're not denim, but they look like jeans, but they're not jeans. Stretchy black pants to wear, and they weren't marked down to $35, but I got their membership discount and got them for $40. And a scarf that I put in my hair yesterday. And then I went and got my nails done. That took forever. I was there for about 2 hours. Because she took off the current layer, the old ones, and then put on the new ones. So I chose Fire Engine Red. And I really like them. They're nice and bright. The girl did a pretty good job. I've got a conundrum now though, because the owner has been doing my nails. But I actually like the girl that did them this time, because the owner couldn't do them, did a better job. So now I'm like, I want the other girl to do them, but the owner's been doing them. So like, what do? Do I just ring up and say, hey, like, I've already got a next appointment booked in with the owner, and then do I just make my next one with the other girl and just, you know, not say anything? Or I don't know, always causes problems. It's like, it's that, you know, do you say to someone, oh, sorry, I don't like you? You don't say you don't like their work, but they know when you switch that you like the other person's work better than theirs. So I'm like, oh no. Anyway, so she did a really good job on my nails. And then I came home. By the time I got home, it was like 3 o'clock-ish. And I had something to eat. I was super tired, so I had Craig got back from going to the gym. So we had a lie down for a little while, and then we had a 70th birthday last night in Melbourne, so we had to drive down from here to Melbourne. So we left. I'd planned on leaving at 4:30, but by the time we had a quick lie down and rested, and then got up, got organised, got dressed, you know, in our outfits, and sorted the animals, got out of the house, it was like 5 o'clock. So we didn't get down to Melbourne till like 6:30. So, oh no, ow, I just stabbed myself with the needle. Jesus. Hurt. And now my needles come out of the thing. So then we had some dinner and got to the birthday. I was at one of the local, if you follow AFL, I was at Essendon Football Club. They have function rooms. That's going to be annoying to thread now. So it was just there. There was nothing. I think I had one spring roll because that was the only thing that didn't have meat in it. So I was like, oh man. Luckily we'd eaten before we went, because there was, yeah, literally nothing for me to eat pretty much other than the spring roll. And that was pretty crap, to be honest. And then, so we left there. There was lots of people there that I knew because I've known these people for a long time. Oh, that's going to be so annoying now. Jeez. Oh, gee. Oh, I'm going to have to pause this and thread these needles. This isn't going to work. Okay, so I'm back. Oh, I nearly had a conniption then trying to finish to get that bloody thread back in. So I've ended it off. I'm just going to start a new one. Yeah, so there was nothing for me to eat there. Lucky I'd eaten dinner beforehand. And then, so we left about 11. I think we left at 11 o'clock. My mum stayed. She was going home with a friend. She went home. We were going to take her home, but she was having fun, so she stayed. And we left at 11. We had to go back to my mum's house just to pick up a couple of things that we needed, that we didn't have in the car. And then we came home. We got back here about 1 o'clock in the morning, because it's about an hour and a half drive, hour and a quarter. So we were pretty tired when we got home. Craig was very tired. We got in, sorted the animals, and then just went to bed straight away. And then woke up. I woke up about 9 this morning. Craig woke up about 10 when I woke him up. And so, and then we did all our stuff that we were doing that I've said today. So it's just a very quiet day. We've got Anzac. I haven't done any house cleaning yet this weekend. But we've got Anzac Day coming up next week. Which, that didn't work. Which is on a Wednesday. So, which is on Wednesday. So I'm going to do the vacuuming and the cleaning and that I want to do. Craig's doing some washing in that, but I'll clean the bathrooms and the toilets on Wednesday. And do the vacuuming. The carpets really need a vacuum. In a house of 3 cats and 2 dogs and 2 people, with everyone like here a lot, our carpets just get filthy. So we have to vacuum every week. And they're filthy now, but I'm not doing it today. So that's what's been happening. I hope you've enjoyed watching me, listening to my update, and watching me stitch. I'm loving his hair. I love this like bright orange swirly thing that's going on. Looks really cool. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed listening to my video, watching my video. I hope you're having a lovely weekend or coming into a lovely weekend. Thank you for taking the time to subscribe and like my video. I love reading all of your comments, and always try to respond to them all. If you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. If you've got any suggestions on a video that you'd like to see, let me know, and I'll do my best to do it if I can. Yeah, so I hope you're enjoying yourself and you're getting some stitching done, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.